going to multiply out and simplify. So I've got everything in this first bracket, it's got times by everything in the second bracket. So first thing, x times x, and I'll work it out as I go through. That's x squared. X times the minus 2 is minus 2x's. So I've done the x times everything, and now the 4 times the x, that's positive, so that'll be plus 4x. And finally, a 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. It says simplify, so therefore I've got to collect the terms. I've only got one x squared, so x squared. I've got minus 2x's and then plus 4x's, so that'll be plus 2x's and minus 8. Okay, got to factorise this. And I've got to see everything which goes into both of them. It's not like a thing where I've got a constant term at the end. So what goes into everything? Well, 5 goes into both of those terms, and an x goes into both of those terms. And that's going to be, nothing else goes into both. So what do I have to times 5x by in order to get 10x squared? We'll do the numbers first. What do I have to do 5 times 5 by to get 10? That's 2. I've got x there, so it'll just give me 10x. I want x squared, so I'm going to need another x there. And then 5x times what will give me plus 5xy. It's obviously going to be plus, and it's going to have to be a y. That was that one done. And now I've got to factorise and solve this. So I've got to put it into, I've got this a quadratic, so I'm going to have a double brackets, and it will equal 0. To get 2x, I've got to have 2x and an x. There's no other way of doing it. It's harder with 2. And then I'm going to have to get 15. So I'm either going to have 1 and 15 in the last bit, or 3 and 5. And 1 and 15 is just going to be too much. If I have 15 here, that'll give me 30x's, way too much. If I have 15 here, that'll be 15x's and just 2. So it's going to be 3 and 5. But one of those 3 and 5, the one which goes here, is going to have to be times by 2. Oh, one's positive and one's negative. So I think that if I have, with that 2, if I hit the 5 with a 2, so it becomes 10, and the negative 3, that will get rid of the, it'll take us down to plus 7. So this is going to be 5. And this one's going to have to obviously be 3. And I want it to be plus 7x, so the 2x's is going to come through to get the 5, which is going to make it plus, so that's going to be plus there. That'll be plus 10x's, and that'll be minus 3x's. Always just check, so 2x squared plus 10x minus 3x is plus 7x, and then minus 15. Fantastic. And I've got something times something is 0, so either the first one is 0, so either 2x minus 3 equals 0, or the second one 0. X plus 5 equals 0. And now I just solve that. Add 3 to both sides. 2x is equal 3. Divide both sides by 2. X equals 3 over 2, or 1.5, or 1.5. And here, x equals, take away 5 from both sides, x equals minus 5. So we have factorised it at the top here, and we have solved it. And that's question 14 done.